All right, squad, this is a new venue, so let's process everyone in an orderly, imperial fashion. Squad? Squad! This is not happening again. All right, people, listen up. I'm looking for my squad. There are 3 of them. They look a lot like me. Have you seen them? Commander, sorry we're late. Uh-huh. And where were you? We got lost. How did you get lost? Because we used to use the big blue hat as a point of reference. That sounds like something TK612 would do. Wait. Where is he? No idea.
Hey, Commander. Sorry I'm late.
I don't want to hear your apologies. Where were you?
You're not going to believe this, but I got lost. Didn't there used to be a big blue hat out there?
Why do I bother putting on this helmet every morning? Get back to your patrol and finish loading in these people.
Yes, sir. Hey, have you guys ever been in this place?
No. Why?
Well, I came in here once, and it was far less carbon freeze chamber and far more Naboo palace. There was even this story about some girl who was kidnapped by a brown wampa.
Really? A brown wampa?
Yeah, and I think there was some kind of talking lightsaber.
A talking lightsaber?
He was all like, oh, beyond yes.
Beyond yes. All right, knock it off. Back to your patrol.
Yes, sir. Hey, look at this guy with his smug grin.
He doesn't like you.
Sorry.
I don't like you either. We're wanted men. I have the best sentence on the fellow system.
I'll be careful.
You'll be patted.
This one's not going to be
What are you doing?
We gotta get the security footage when Skywalker and Kenobi were seen in the cantina.
That's it. All of you separate. That's all. You did. I would just once like to be able to say, I am the commander of the lead set of stormtroopers. Instead of you 3. Hey, we're elites. Maybe for Gungans, but not for the Empire, the greatest force in the galaxy.
Actually, I believe the Force is the greatest force in the galaxy.
Talking about the Force.
What? It's good enough for Lord Vader.
Well, then why don't you show us how great the Force is, Obi-Wan Baloney? This ought to be good.
What? Should I move? That's civilian.
What are you doing?
Silence! I'm trying to use the Force.
That's not how you use the Force. You do it like this. No, it's not. It's like this. You guys look ridiculous. Have any of you ever even seen a Jedi? Yes. Besides Luke Skywalker? No. And it goes to show you that hokey religions are no match for a good blaster at your side.
What about a lightsaber?
Or a double-bladed lightsaber. Or a triple-bladed lightsaber.
A triple-bladed lightsaber would be awesome.
Yeah, right. Commander, can you imagine him with a triple-bladed lightsaber? That would be quite a sight to see.
With 3 blades, I could take out the rebels 3 times as fast.
Or cut your arms off 3 times as fast.
Not me. Whoosh! So long, Skywalker. Whoosh! Adios, Chewbacca. Whoosh!
So many people say that. Listen up, and listen up good. It is not Han's Solo. It's pronounced... Actually, it's pronounced Han. Says who? Lando Calrissian, that's who. Roll the security footage.
Just to say Han.
See? Yeah, but that doesn't count. He's being choked by a Wookiee. You're right. Here he is, not being choked by a Wookiee.
Come on, Han, old buddy, don't let me down.
Well, then Lando is wrong. It's pronounced Han.
Guys! Who cares how to pronounce his name correctly? What are you, his mother? Last time I checked, we were supposed to be fighting him, not making sure we say his name correctly.
Well, he is a worthy adversary.
Who, Hans?
Han.
Whatever. I don't like him one bit. Him or his buddy, Luke Skywalker. If you ask me, those guys are nothing but stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herders.
Careful. That's Lord Vader's son you're talking about.
So, I'll tell him to his face just how much I don't like having to chase his son around the galaxy.
Perhaps you think you're being unfair to me.
Yes.
Lord Vader! We were just talking about you and how much we enjoyed running all over the galaxy trying to find your son and his rebel friends. Right, guys? Thanks for having my back, fellas. Well, what now? Into the carbon freeze chamber?
It is your destiny.
All right, then.
Wow. You should consider yourself lucky.
How is this lucky?
Not a lot of guys can say Lord Vader froze them in carbonite.
I hate you.
I know.
Don't fail me again.
Yes, Lord Vader. Hey, he looks like Hans. Han, whatever. Get in formation. All right, listen up. You will be a great audience. You will enjoy the show. And you will cheer for us when we leave. Got it? Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Star Wars Weekend's host, a man with the freakish vocal range and 3 first names, James Arnold Taylor.
Exciting, except for him. I guess he'll be with us the rest of the show. Don't mess with Vader, okay. I have got to tell you, I've had such a great time. This is week 4 of Star Wars Weekends. Who was here last week? How about the week before that? And week 1? Wow, the rest of you, whose first experience is this right now? So many of you. Well, fantastic. Welcome to Star Wars Weekends. I'm your event host, James Arnold Taylor. Now, I spend a lot of my time, because I'm a voice actor, so I spend a lot of my time in little padded rooms talking to myself. So it's nice that they've let me out and I get to actually share with you all. But my connection to the world of Star Wars is because I am a voice actor. I've voiced some characters in Clone Wars and Rebels and things like that. But when people find out that I'm a voice actor, there's always questions. You know, how do you get into voice acting? Is it fun? Is it exciting? What's it like? And then the biggest question I always get is, have I heard you in anything? To which case I say, I've been Jedi's, a Johnny, and a jack.
Nice caption, Shakespeare.
A mouse, a dog, and a cat. Hello!
I've been a caveman.
A leader, a mini-me too. In Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm Cosmo and Yondu. In video games, I'm Ratchet, it's true, but now it's a movie coming to theaters near you. I'm Titus, Spider-Man, Silver Surfer, Magneto, Genji, Prince Charming, Cowabunga, there's Leo. The minions are me!
And a transformer, too.
I voice them in games. They're great fun to do. But sometimes celebrities can't provide their own voice, so I step in and give them a choice like Frank Scott, Christopher Lloyd,
RJ Marshall.
Andre the Giant.
or Chris Walken, Cowbell. Wow. But wait, there's more. Like that stuff that you hear at the end of the show when the credits are near.
It's Sunday, fun day, 7:30, 6:30 Central on
Fox. In closing, I'm also that voice that comes on and speaks very fast. First he's there, then he's gone. Offer expires November 30th. See store for details. Batteries not included. Extras, assembly, subsidy, hardcover. Yeah, see, only is directed. Yes, it's all a part of the crazy video that makes up the life of a voiceover Joe. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really love it. I love being a voice actor. I love being in that little padded room. But I come out of it at 7 o'clock tonight to show you my show, Obi-Wan and Beyond. And it is a show about my life as a voice actor. Going to do about 200 different voices and more stuff like you just saw. So hope you come back, 7 o'clock, Theater of the Stars. Be there for Obi-Wan and Beyond. But right now, boy, do we have a show for you. We're going a bit to the dark side. We have some devious characters that are going to join us. But two other characters that couldn't be here that would like to say hello. Take a look at the screens.
Hi, we are very sorry that we couldn't be with you here for Star Wars weekend.
We're right in the middle of finishing the movie.
Not in the middle. I mean, we're almost.
That's
we're
right.
getting there.
Okay, yes, he's sort of close to me. No, you're not. Because
No, that's true.
yeah,
We know. We know.
well, we're obviously we can't be there with you, but we wish we could.
And have a great time, and hopefully next time at Star Wars weekend.
And may the force be with you.
Indeed.
Oh, well, we appreciate the work they're doing on that little movie. I don't know, anybody excited about what they're working on? Yes, indeed. There is an awakening here right now. I am so excited to bring our first guest out. He is a man. He is a Sith. He is a legend. He is a fantastic martial artist, a fantastic actor. But before we bring him out, let's look at him in action on the screens one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Park! Hey, you're not such a bad guy, Ray Park. You're pretty good, huh?
Only when I'm hungry.
Yeah, pretty. I don't know. We had lunch together. You were pretty good. You had a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta keep all that muscle going and everything. It's a lot of work
for the show later on.
All this Star Wars weekend. Ooh, hey, yeah. Now, are you enjoying yourself here at Star Wars weekend?
I am. It's awesome to be back again. I'm having a good time. Is everyone else having a good time?
Well, I'd say, hey, yeah, I am thrilled to have you here. It is always great. It wouldn't be Star Wars weekend for me without you here and without us doing what you were talking about. A visit to the mall. 5:15, you will come back to the Theater of the Stars and see a visit to the mall. This show, so tell us what is a visit to the mall? What can we expect in this show?
we talk about my training, talk about how I got the part of Darth Maul.
Yeah.
We talk about various styles, my background in martial arts.
Might you even demonstrate a couple things here and
I
there?
might get a little bit, do a bit of body popping and head spinning. And,
Yeah. Oh, look at that's us there. Yeah, many years, the many hairstyles of me, and then look at you. Look at that. That was a selfie I took from the stage, from a visit to the mall. That's my view of Ray Park in action, and you don't want to miss it. And then we have this great moment at the end where you bring up some Padawans.
Yes.
And you teach them some really cool moves, and they all channel the Force, and it's quite exciting.
They enter as Padawans and leave as Sith apprentices.
Yes, I have a bad feeling about that. I keep trying to get them to be Jedis, but no, you keep going the other way. I don't know. But you're having a great time. So other roles is what I have in my notes. And people go, other roles, what does that mean? Other roles besides Darth Maul in Star Wars. I bet a lot of people didn't know you had another role in Star Wars. Which one? Was it the first one, Phantom Menace? Yeah.
Phantom Menace. I got to play in the Blue Guard in the around about the middle of the movie. The sequence where the princess or the Queen
Amidala, yes,
Padme is being rescued, and Captain Panaka is escorting her out with all the soldiers.
Sure, and all the bad guys come and they're shooting. There's lots of that going on. Yeah, pew pew pew, as you like to do. Yeah, sure. And then you're one of the good guys.
One of the good guys, yeah. But because I was rehearsing so much, we were rehearsing the fights, and I was also filming the fights. And it was my day off. It was a Wednesday, and I was so excited to be part of Phantom Menace and have this job that I wanted to come in on my day off. And so Nick Gillard put me in one of the. He said, "Do you want to be a guard?" And he goes, "Here, try this on." And so I was a Naboo guard for the day.
If the suit fits, you get to be a good guy. I think we even have a clip of you in action. Let's take a look at Ray Park, not as Darth Maul in the Phantom Menace. But you didn't know that. Yeah, there's Ray. You good?
Thank you. There's little bit snippets of me, but back then we were trying to hide my face. It was like, you can't let anyone know it's you. But now I sort of dream of being a part of something and being in the background going, hello, it's me. And you can always tell, because I'm the guy with the bow legs, you know.
You're doing all those various martial arts. That's like the animal style. So we talk about that when you do that. There's different forms of martial arts that you do: wushu and long fist and animal style.
Shaolin Kung Fu.
That looked a little bit like a gorilla or something. What would
that's like my John Wayne getting off a horse, but doing the monkey sort of like, you know.
I wish Darth Maul did that. That would have been, whoa, hey! He's
I'm getting started now.
I know, you're trying that look. I thought all of a sudden I'm going to be thrown in the air. This has happened before. Not good. Okay, so how much did you know about Darth Maul before you actually started the role?
Well, it was a progression with when Nick Gillard asked me to come in and meet with me.
Yeah.
And told me of the opportunity that I could possibly audition for this part. They were looking for an actor, stuntman, to play the part. And then I saw pictures of Darth Maul. My first thought was, I could never see myself play that part. They would never get me to play that part. So I never imagined myself, because it would never happen to me.
Sure.
And then I saw Darth Maul in action, storyboard-wise.
Yeah.
And then the ideas just flooded into my head. I was like, you can do this, and you can spin, and you can spin around your neck. And
you are such an amazing martial artist. And I remember when I first saw The Phantom Menace, and I saw Darth Maul, and I see the big battle between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and he does these flips where he's sideways, and he spins, and I thought for sure you were on wires. He's not on wires. And you taught yourself that because you had seen all these martial arts as a kid, right?
Yeah, I grew up watching Kung Fu movies, Jackie Chan movies, and you hear stories that guys. I believe that these guys could do it for real, and there are guys out there that do it. And I didn't know about special effects and wire work and trumpets, and so I used to pause, rewind my old VHS.
Sure.
And watched this guy do twists, and that's how I taught myself.
You taught yourself how to do it, even though those guys were on wires. You're not. It's amazing. It is amazing stuff. So, but did you know? Spoiler alert. Sorry. Did you know that Darth Maul was going to have an end to the character? Like,
I did in the movie. I did, and I knew. So we tried to. The ending I wasn't too happy about. We always wanted the ending to be really cool and gruesome, and you know, his head should be chopped off.
Oh,
and this and that. And,
ooh.
You know?
Yeah, look at it.
What are you doing? What are you up to?
I think I've got some Darth Maul. Oh, I got Obi-Wan, Darth Maul there. And I think it. Oh! Yeah, that's the way I remember it. Oh dear. No. But so. I'm sorry. Here. Right now, this
really, like always, that whole Jedi thing, isn't it? Like,
I think I've got something else. Hang on. Oh man, I don't know where it is. I'm just dumping toys. Here we go. Okay, here you go. This is your Obi-Wan now. It's kind of in a weird spot here. Let's see. So you go ahead. Give him a slice.
There you go.
There you go. Revenge is sweet. There it is. There's Obi-Wan.
That's how it should have been.
How did you prepare for that scene? Because that is such a. I mean, again, sorry if you haven't seen it, he gets cut in half, obviously. That look of how do you prepare for getting cut in half?
Well, as a kid, I always, like, in the playground, you play cops and robbers, or you play the good guy, you play Batman, and I was always the good guy. And because girls like the good guy and stuff in the playground. And so I never sort of envisioned me being the bad guy. And so being cut in half and dying, I wasn't prepared for it. So.
Yeah, but you have such a great expression on your face. How did you come about that?
Well, the only thing I could think of was, well, how do you feel when you get cut in half with a lightsaber? And the only thing I could relate to is when I really needed to go to the bathroom. That is,
I'm so glad I asked.
Because I'm competing, and then suddenly, like, you get called onto the floor, and you're like, oh, I need to go to the toilet. Oh. That was the only thing I could relate to. So, like.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. No, it's good, right? And with that in mind,
that was still cool.
With that in mind, we should look at this scene again and do a Star Wars double take. Let's look again at that scene from Phantom Menace where Darth Maul's demise. Can we take a look at that and see what with this in mind?
See, there's a little smile at the end there of relief, you know? It's like, going there.
That's a shame.
You know what? I actually brought my own clip. A clip. This is how I feel the ending should have been for Phantom Menace. Is that okay if I play it?
Well, I didn't know. Yeah. Okay, fine.
Right?
Okay, fine. Let's see your clip. Then I'm curious about this. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, Red Park! I gotta know, hey, touche. I gotta let you in on that one. You gotta end on a bang, you know? I'm out, baby. Okay, that is fantastic. Well, then, are you sticking around for our next guest?
Yeah.
Okay, because he is Star Wars royalty. He's been Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and the prequels as well. A legend. You know what? I think this video pretty much says it all. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, Star Wars Weekends is proud to introduce one of the most distinguished actors of the millennia. Some of his finest moments were in such cinematic masterpieces as Doctor Who, Robin of Sherwood, and the James Bond series as their clever gadget tester, Smithers. His talents and versatility are limitless, and his ability to become a human chameleon is truly uncanny. Why? He has played an action man, a gentleman, a sensitive man, and even a ladies' man. Oh yes, and he played Boba Fett.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy How are you, sir?
I'm fine. It's just this strange person attacked me as I came in.
You're next. Careful. He's feisty. He is feisty. Good to see you, sir. You know, we're all veterans of Star Wars weekends, but you may perhaps have been to more of them than any of us. Do you know how many you've been to?
I think I've been to 12.
12 Star Wars weekends. How fortunate are we to have you here. Welcome back, sir. And you had fun at the motorcade today?
Oh, that was great fun.
Yeah? Yes, you. I seem to remember that.
Apart from that bit, it was great fun.
Well, it was fun for you.
Oh, yes.
It's so much fun for me. Okay. Okay. Hey, now, as we saw in your intro, you started at a very young age acting. How young were you when you did your first acting role?
I was 11 and a half.
11 and a half years old. Do you remember what it was? What were you doing? A play?
It was a series for kids.
Really?
Bonnie Prince Charlie and wearing kilts and doing things.
Really?
And it was great because it's Saturday morning pictures. You go along with your 9 pennies and you get to the top floor.
Yeah.
And then you watch this adventure.
And you were in these. Well, did you get the bug then and know this is what I want to do the rest of my life, or?
Yeah, because I did badly at school, and I really did badly. I remember. No, don't. This is awful. So they said the English master came up to me and all the exam papers, and he looked at me and smiled, and I thought, oh, obviously I've done well. He said, Bulloch, you may have lovely writing, but you have failed again.
Oh.
It was like a Dickensian character.
Yeah.
So within 2 months I was at drama school.
Really? There you go. And the rest is history, and all to our advantage. But you know, you actually brought a clip that we haven't shown in Star Wars Weekend before. You brought a clip of you as a young man acting. Can you set this up for us?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What are we going to look at?
It was about Bonnie Prince Charlie, the young Jacobites.
So that's what we're going to see here?
That's what you're going to see.
Oh, okay, excellent.
13.
Let's take a look at Jeremy Bulloch as a young man in action.
Come on, then. Hamish! Hamish! Hamish, where are you? I'm here. I fell, but I'm all right. It's a cave.
Well, it's you, and it's it's a cave and not a Sarlacc pit. That's the good news. Isn't it kind of strange, though, that here you fell into another pit? Like, is this like a running trend with you?
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. I've tried to keep away from Sarlacc trips and dips and all so, and then just showing that now, yet another one wrong. So, but that's filming.
That is fun. Now, was it fun, though, as a kid to do this?
Well, it was exciting. You were very nervous to begin with.
Yeah.
The director, I remember saying, enjoy yourself. If you make a mistake, I'll be responsible.
That's right. That's what I tell you before you come out here.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Hang on.
How long have we got?
Yeah, okay. So this brings us, though, to the role of Boba Fett. Now, Boba Fett, I think, is probably a favorite in the world of Star Wars, is it not? the crazy thing is he's not a good guy. He's all in for himself.
I disagree with you. He is a good guy. He just doesn't waste time. There's no point in saying to you for 5 minutes. So then I went there and I went up there and I had this rocket and I did it. And just get on with it. And that's
that's his thing.
No, Boba Fett does it.
Yeah.
He gets on with it. If he's lucky, he's lucky. If he's not, he's not.
And hopefully there's a check involved or some credits. And
None of that.
No, he's always looking for the money. And so when you get the suit the first time, was there anything that happened that, putting it together, wearing it, was it
Well, I think the costume was really hot, and those people that dressing up in the costumes realised what it was like.
Yeah.
And the jetpack went on, and of course you started to fall over here.
you couldn't sit back.
And then I said to them, oh, look at this, I've got my hair. Is that going to be combed coming underneath the helmet? He said, no, that's a Wookiee scalp. Oh, I see. So because I thought it was just his hair. That's hair.
It was actually from a Wookiee.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder Chewbacca didn't like him. I don't blame him.
They never got on.
Yeah, no, they did not. And there was something I remember you told me about the knee pads on these things.
There's knee pads on the knees, one of his dangerous weapons. And after a while, he'd push. I would push my foot down on the floor, and they would fire across the room.
That was an extra thing.
To do that.
They never built that into the action figure. They should have. I think they would have. So Captain Colton, though, just like Rey, you've played other characters in the world of Star Wars. So you had Lieutenant Shekel. In Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
And then Captain Colton was in which film?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. Wow, did you guys know that? Did you know that Jeremy was in Revenge of the Sith? See? We want to see
two people.
Captain Colton in Revenge of the Sith, and now when you watch it, it'll be totally different. Let's take a look at that. Let's see. Jeremy Bulloch.
We're receiving a message from the Chancellor's office, sir. Yes, sir.
Huge part.
That's gigantic. Would you like to see it again? Let's take a look again. Here we go.
We're receiving a message from the Chancellor's office, sir. Yes, sir.
How many days of shooting was that?
75.
George is a perfectionist, though, isn't he?
Well, yes, I like to sort of go, but I got an Oscar for that.
Did you?
But I didn't want to show off. I mean,
No.
It's ridiculous.
No. But in Empire Strikes Back, Lieutenant Shekel was he was a bit of a coward, maybe. I mean,
He's showing his thinking. He thinks he's absolutely just, and he grabbed Princess Leia.
He's the one that uses Princess Leia as a shield. See? And that's great. But you're playing two parts in that same scene.
Yes.
Boba Fett is walking through, and then you're there. So how did that all come about? Did you have to shoot it multiple times?
Well, no. You had the battle with Princess Leia, but it was just that there was no one else available to play a part. So Jeremy, quickly get changed and do this scene.
And there you are. Let's take a look at that clip. I think it's a little longer than Colt.
It's slightly longer, yes.
Let's see.
Don't rub it in.
All right.
I think that was a little cowardly.
Yeah.
So I don't like Lieutenant Shekel.
No, Lieutenant Shekel, yeah, he's kind of a weasel, yeah. But no, it's good. It's good. Hey, it is probably, because you're both from England, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's about tea time, isn't it? Would you guys have tea time? I thought we should actually...
A little early, but for you we can...
Will we make an exception? Okay, I thought it'd be a good time to have a little tea, wouldn't you? Let's do it.
Goodness gracious me.
Time for tea.
Good.
Oh, very nice. Oh, thank you. Yes, indeed. You know, we want to make you feel at home and all, so we have a little tea. Tea for you both, yeah, so we can chat about Star Wars. Lovely, lovely. Chat about Star Wars. Shall I pour you a little tea? Yes, oh, very nice.
Do you have any crumpets or scones?
Crumpets or scones? You have a stormtrooper around?
Any biscuits?
Biscuits? Oh, now you guys are just getting greedy here. Come on. So, okay. So let us chat about Star Wars, gentlemen.
Why not?
Tell me about being in Star Wars. Was it lovely?
It certainly was. I mean, I myself would appear in a film like Star Wars. It's too violent.
No, big picture, yeah. All right, no, okay. Hey.
Come on. I mean, you have to get your notes, I suppose.
Well, here's what I think we can do.
We know this off by heart.
I wanted to actually ask you guys a couple of questions. I thought we should step, while we're having our tea and it's very lovely here, step inside the Akbar studio.
It's a trap!
It's not a trap. Okay, I'm going to ask you both some questions about Star Wars, and you just give me the first thing that comes to your mind. And enjoy your tea. Here we go.
It's actually nice.
Let's start with you, Ray. What is your favorite Star Wars film?
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. You're not just saying that because he's right there, right? Okay. Jeremy, how about you? What's your favorite Star Wars film?
90 Minutes of Boba Fett. I think that's the title, but no, Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back, okay. What Star Wars sound do you love, Ray?
I would have to say the sound of Vader's ship.
Oh, his ship. I wonder if I have that.
You know, like
I got an X-ray. Yeah, I don't have that. I'm sorry.
My second choice would be a lightsaber.
A lightsaber? Oh, yeah, okay. Very good. Okay, Jerry, what Star Wars sound do you love?
This is difficult. I think it's Slave. That's awful. Slave One.
Slave One, yeah.
There's a lovely sound. That's all.
Okay, that's it. That's okay. Very good. What Star Wars sound do you dislike, Jeremy? We'll start with you.
I think there's a lot actually that I didn't like. No, I'm not the thing, but there's
not to be negative, sure. No.
John Williams' music is so sensational.
It's wonderful. That's like another character in the
Nothing is bad.
So there's nothing. Okay, so Ray, do you have a Star Wars sound that you dislike?
Yeah, the sound of my heart breaks when I get chopped in half.
I thought maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. So here's a good one. What is your favorite Star Wars word, Ray?
Action.
Action. That's good. Jeremy, how about you? Favorite Star Wars word?
Put Captain Solo in the cargo.
As you wish.
Okay. What character? I like this one. What character besides your own would you like to have been, Ray?
But I would have to say Boba Fett. You know?
Boba Fett. Yeah. And Jeremy, how about you?
Darth Maul.
Somehow I feel I'm setting myself up for this next question. What character would you not like to be? Careful.
Jabba the Hutt.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah. Okay, good. I like that. Ray, how about you?
It's a good question.
There's so many.
I like all the Star Wars characters.
Fair enough. Political answer. That's very
I wouldn't want to be the slime and Jabba's face.
Okay. And is there anything you would like to say to the Star Wars fans, finally?
Well, for me, I think, you're a great group of people and look forward to December, The Force Awakens. So I think it's going to be terrific.
Ray?
I agree with Jeremy and we're all fans as well, and I really appreciate all your support. The Force is strong with everyone. So.
It is indeed. You guys have been fantastic. Hey, I think that we should do a Star Wars selfie. What do you guys think? You guys ready? Let's do it. Let's do a selfie. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to set it up. Okay. All of you smile. You guys come around here. We'll get the middle first, okay? Come on over here. Okay, here we go. Everybody grab it. Ready? Get this side over here. Okay, and we'll come over here.